Hi, I'm Neil McGregor from Human Synergistics, and I'm here at Spark Labs to talk about design thinking. Design thinking is a design process which is focused on the user. So rather than viability of an idea or the feasibility of an idea, it's around the desirability. It's around what does the user need, what do they want, and how can we help them get to where they're going. First step in design thinking is around defining the challenge, and this is where we need to focus on who the user actually is. And when we set that challenge, we need to be careful not to be too narrow, but at the same time not be too broad. So we're trying to create the possibility of multiple outcomes. The second step of design thinking, because it's user focused, we want to get out there and observe. We've got to get out of the office, get out from behind the desk, and go and observe. And the types of people we want to observe are what we call extreme users. So people who have taken our product and modified it, or at the other end, people who perhaps don't use our product or don't use it that often. Why? What's going on there? Let's go and observe what they're up to. The third step is around connecting those dots. And what we're after are insights to our user group. This will create for us opportunities, and we're going to frame those in the fourth step of design thinking. So while the first step was around how might we, and it's a reasonably broad step. Now, after we've done our observations and created our insights, we're going to start to narrow the process. So we've diverged, and now we're going to converge, and we're going to come up with another how might we statement, which is a bit more specific. So this is around framing the opportunities. The fifth step, brainstorm the possibilities. Brainstorming is underestimated. Brainstorming is often done poorly, and therefore brainstorming itself is something which people don't do as much as they used to. But brainstorming that's done effectively is outstanding. So I recommend you take another look, a fresh look at what brainstorming can do for you. You see, in design thinking, we want to make sure that we have something which is desirable. It also needs to be feasible, and of course it needs to be viable. We need to be able to make money out of it, but we need to start with desirability. So our experiments initially should be, hey, is this something that people desire? We can then move through to doing other experiments around feasibility and viability. Fail fast and fail often to succeed sooner. Now, the word fail conjures up some different emotions in some people, but really what we're doing is we're failing so that we can learn and progress our idea, not discount it at all. So we want to do cheap, fast experiments, prototyping. We don't want to invest $1 million to find out then that the idea is not desirable or not feasible and not viable. What are the key questions that you have? And design experiments to answer those questions and advance your thinking. I'm Neil McGregor, and I'm here at Spark Lab. We've been talking about design thinking, but for other great ideas around business, go to sparklab.co.nz. You'll find a lot of great ideas there.